Good afternoon, guys, and happy Tuesday to all of your sunshiny faces. Oh my goodness, guys, it is so hot out today. It was almost 80 degrees. It was 78, I think, is a high today. Means we almost broke 80. I was in a tank top today, guys, because that is how warm it was out. And I was wearing my like athletic leggings, which I told you guys they're like, you know, like more like the cropped leggings sort of. And at one point I was like, I kind of want to just put shorts on because I'm like that hot actually that I want to wear shorts instead of like leggings and a tank top, which I thought I was going to be cold in. And like in the morning it was kind of like cool and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I feel a little chilly, but you know, it wasn't like too bad. And then by the afternoon now, like I am like, oh my gosh, I need to go take a really cold shower and sleep with like a sheet on me because it is so warm. And I think I told you guys too, my windows, unfortunately, I cannot get them open. I was gonna ask my dad if he could try and help me get them because they're old windows, so we have to get the storm windows are down right now, so we'd have to put the storm windows up, take the screens down, and then actually open the main window. But you know, it's kind of a pain to have to do that instead of like the ones that we have, which we got new windows in the living room. They're not super new anymore, but they we did it since like we've been living in the house, and like the other windows are all original. So the ones in the living room are, I think, I don't know, probably over 10 years old like by now. You know, they're not like new windows or anything like that, but obviously they're not original to the house like the rest of the windows in the house are. So again, you know, I mean, newer, but you know, they're not a pain in the butt to open like my windows are. So I ended up editing today. I edited 2 videos, and I also was able to get I think I had 6 that were edited. I was able to get uploaded, not including the ones I did today. So I will have those to be able to upload tomorrow if I want to, or I could wait until I have a little bit more and try and do like maybe 4 or something like that if I can get to at least another 2 tomorrow. Or if I could edit 4 tomorrow, I can upload 6 then on Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, and tomorrow's Jack's birthday, guys, which I feel so sad. Like, the poor kid is in quarantine, and like, you know, it's his birthday. But I'm sure there's been a lot of people that have had birthdays, obviously, and they've been stuck home in quarantine, which stinks. And hopefully by the time my birthday rolls around, which is in November, I mean, we got a long way to go, but hopefully by that time it is not, you know, we're not still in quarantine. My dad's birthday's at the end of May. My mom's birthday's at the mid to end of like August, and Matthew's was right before everything started. Like the last place we really went out right before we kind of like decided we probably shouldn't be going out anymore was out for his birthday dinner, just to the Cheesecake Factory, and that was March 8th, I think, or something like that. And then I think that next weekend we like went to the grocery stores, and then that was when it was kind of crazy. So I think that that was like the last like family outing other than to the grocery store we ended up doing, you know, and anything like that. But anyways, guys, I forgot where I was going with all of this. But my parents were gonna order Jack's present like on Amazon, even though I kept telling them, I was like, guys, you should probably order his present like early, you know, because I mean, I'm still assuming Prime and 2-day delivery and all that kind of stuff with most things, you know. But I was like, you guys probably want to do it like, you know, soon, because we don't know like what the state of everything's gonna be in and stuff like that. You know, Amazon right now is, the, you know, just like the grocery store, super, you know, overworked, I guess, and stuff like that, because they're one of the, you know, online deliveries and stuff like that. I was just suggesting them, you know, like I said, order his stuff early. I bought his birthday present back in February, I think, or something like that, right before I bought Matthew's birthday present too, and I got Matthew's girlfriend's birthday present as well. And I have been trying to get Matthew to order my dad's birthday present off of Amazon, because again, I don't totally know what, you know, delays and stuff like that are gonna look like, whether or not, like, you know, they can ship that item right away if it's available for Prime. If it's not available for Prime, you know, and they're shipping it from somewhere else too, it might take a really long time, just because again, we don't know, like, you know, what is going on with different, you know, facilities and stuff like that. Because my dad ordered a birthday present for Matthew, and they were still open and everything like that and still operating, and his second birthday birthday gift that ended up coming. Actually, I think it came yesterday. My dad placed the order, I think, like a couple days after Matthew's birthday because he wanted to make sure he knew what he was getting him. So I think he ordered it like the week we went to go out for Matthew's like dinner and everything like that, which Matthew's birthday was in the middle of the week, so that's why we waited till the weekend. And then my dad didn't actually place the order until that weekend, which again I think was like the 9th or something like that of March. So he didn't end up getting that though until now, which was like I said, pretty much a month later. But it was actually, he ended up getting a custom jersey, hockey, like, well, I guess hockey sweater for for his fraternity. And just because they do like the hockey, what's it called, they were in the hockey tournament right before it pretty much ended up getting canceled, but they were, like I said, in the hockey tournament and everything, and then they ended up not being able to finish it. But you know, my dad was like, that's probably something really cool that he'd like, and he really wants more stuff for his like fraternity because he's got like a couple shirts maybe or something like that. But it was custom and it had like his last name and it came with like the number that he wanted and stuff like that, which was pretty cool. But and again, I'm sure because it was custom, that's why it took a little bit longer. But again too, I think just because of, you know, everything too that's been going on, and you know, again, shipping delays and stuff like that, and just like overwork of, you know, certain employee places and stuff like that is possibly why it took a little bit longer. We might never know if it was just because it was custom or because of, again, coronavirus and stuff like that. But yeah, like I said, it finally came, because my dad was like, I haven't even gotten like a message or anything like that, but he did check to see, and they said they were still like in business and everything like that, and you know, working and stuff. So like I said, he ended up getting it. But again, I'm not sure, like, you know, depending on what my dad wants to get for Jack, if they'll have it available or if he has to get custom order it or order it and wait like longer and stuff like that. So yeah, he still hasn't actually ordered Jack's birthday present yet. So again, and it's not like we can just like, you know, go run out to the store or something like that and go and like get Jack a birthday present or anything, because a lot of the places are closed. And again, based on what my parents want to get him and stuff like that, it's probably best to order it online instead of, like, again, a lot of the places are closed where we would probably end up ordering it. But I'll let you guys know what Jack ends up getting for his birthday. But again, we're gonna do an at-home dinner kind of thing. I actually here's the thing, guys, I was thinking about making with the leftover barbecue chicken that we had from yesterday night. I made it, and we had, I think I made it yesterday night. I think that's right. I don't remember. Either that or we had it on Monday. Wait, no, Monday was yesterday. Maybe we had it on Sunday. But we had like some that was left over, and I've done it before where you take it and you put it on like tostadas and you put them in the oven. I think you put cheese on the top too. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's like super easy, and I was like, we always have leftover barbecue chicken like when I make those. And so instead of wasting it, again, to try and stretch, you know, because our groceries have been all crazy and we haven't been normal grocery shopping and stuff like that. So just, again, weird shopping and stuff like that. Because of it, you know, we're trying to use up, you know, definitely what we have and stuff like that, because, you know, grocery stores, the prices are a lot, you know, higher and stuff like that. Not a lot of stores are running like the sales like they normally do, is what I've noticed. But I did make a list. My dad went to the grocery store today. He went to Aldi after work and got a lot of the stuff that we, like, you know, my mom kind of did like a little meal plan herself, and I was thinking too, like, what are some of the things that I know we have that we probably need extras of. And then I went over all these lists, or all these like ad, just to see some of the things that maybe they said were on sale. So I knew that they had ham on sale, which my mom forgot to put on the list, and my dad didn't get a ham, so we were gonna get ham for Easter. So that, which I'll get back to that in a second, but I knew that they had a couple of other produce things that were on sale. So my dad ended up going to the store today, got a lot of the stuff on the list, but not everything. There were still a handful of things that he didn't end up getting. So We then ended up revamping the list with all the stuff that he didn't get. Plus, at Jewel this week too, they have ham on sale this coming week starting tomorrow, along with some other things too. So my dad's gonna then go to Jewel tomorrow after work and pick up the things that we weren't able to get at Aldi, because a lot of that was for Easter, again, a ham and stuff like that. So he's gonna go to like I said, Jewel tomorrow to get those things that we are going to need for Easter, and then just for extra stuff as well that wasn't on the list, or we know was on the list. Plus they had some other just like sale items, but again, not like I'm really used to seeing. And the sales that they have seem like a lot less than what is like, I guess, normal. And so again, it's like the shopping and the, you know, sales and stuff like that, I've immediately noticed are not like as cheap and stuff like that as like, you know, several weeks ago even were, you know, kind of before the whole pandemic thing, you know, really ended up hitting. So that's why, you know, trying to find little deals and stuff like that where we can and everything, but we're not able to do our normal grocery shopping too, which is, you know, we normally shop around like 5 different stores a week. You know, we're kind of pigeonholed into like going to 1, maybe 2 stores. And then my dad was thinking maybe later in the week too, or, you know, possibly next week, trying to go into Menards maybe and see if he can't get some cleaning supplies as well, because like we've been disinfecting anything that has been brought into the house, like our you know, food and stuff like that. Even too, we've been like washing down all the boxes, cans and stuff like that of, you know, all of the stuff my dad brings home from the grocery store, you know, wiping it all down with like, you know, wipes and stuff like that, which we're lucky enough that again, through couponing and shopping and stuff like that, you know, and sales and everything, we had a couple of things of like Clorox and like Lysol wipes that are, you know, like can kill coronavirus and everything like that. So we've had some of that. We actually do have we had a few cans of Lysol spray. I think we're down to maybe 1 or 2 now. I think we had either 3 or 4 at one time. I think even before this though, I think a couple of the cans were kind of empty already. So like I said, we ended up going through a couple of those, but really no stores hardly have any of them. And so like we've heard like, you know, rumors and stuff like that, like some of our like area groups on Facebook and stuff like that, they'll be like, oh, this store has it or that store has it, but you know, it's kind of like, is it worth the risk to go out and get, you know, like sanitizing wipes and stuff like that if that's all you're going to that specific store for? So my dad's been trying to just go to like, again, the stores we normally shop at to see if like they can get it. But we have heard again through rumors that Menards had some, but they were like gone like in like pretty much a day. So that's like one thing that again is not, you know, food and everything like that wise, seems like it's kind of bounced back. I told you guys I felt like, at least when I kind of first heard about this, I was like, it's most likely going to last for a week or two, you know, like store wise, when the surge is happening and everybody's running out to the store to go and get food and stuff like that. And then after that, people are going to go back to their like weekly or, you know, semi-weekly or, you know, like, or like bi-weekly or even monthly maybe grocery shopping and stuff like that. But I think everybody was just a little panicked, as were we, you know, like needing to go to the grocery store and get all these things and like, what can we stock up in, because it looks like the grocery stores have nothing. But now it's like a lot better, like stores are carrying a lot more, they're able to, you know, again, resupply and, you know, distribute and stuff like that. And I think people aren't like rushing out to being like, oh, you know, I have to stock up and, you know, buy like 80 things of toilet paper, you know, that kind of thing. And stores are doing a good job now as well as limiting. So, you know, if there's a shortage in, you know, a particular thing, and that's the same too with like grocery stores, you know, again, following the grocery store ads for the last, you know, I don't even know, 6 years, 8 years, however long I've been couponing, you know, if there's a really good sale on something, a store will limit, you know, so that you can't buy that many of the item and stuff like that. And so that's what a lot of stores are doing because of, you know, distribution and stuff like that, again, with toilet paper and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, again, I know that that's what one store was doing with like Lysol wipes, you know, sanitizing spray and sanitizing wipes and the sanitizing spray as well. So yeah, but I was like, honestly, we have a lot of paper towels. We got that great sale right before everything happened at Valley Produce, and we have like disinfectant, like Lysol like cleaner and stuff like that. And so I was like, I don't see why, you know, I would just check to see if it says like, you know, it's kind of the same thing, but we have that. So I was like, why don't we just use those as like wipes and stuff like that, because it's obviously easier to use a wipe like that than to use a you know, a spray the spray onto like cans and stuff like that and then try and wash them. I feel like it'd be easier if we used them like wipes. So I'm gonna maybe look into that, because my mom used to make homemade baby wipes, and so it's kind of the similar concept, although again you're using like Lysol or, you know, disinfectant, whatever, on the, you know, as wipes instead of stuff that's safe, like, you know, baby wipe wise, you know, instead kind of changing that formula up a little bit and using like a Lysol cleaner or spray, or, you know, like I said, the disinfectants, like actual like bottles of disinfectant stuff. So like I said, I don't know, we'll look into that, but that's one thing that my dad has said. That, and I guess sort of hand sanitizer is something we haven't been able to find. But my mom got a lot of like the aloe gel at the dollar store, again kind of right before this all ended up going down, and she got that, and then my dad was able to find some like 91% alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and so we can make hand sanitizer with that. Again, lots of other options if there isn't something that we can find at the store. And again, we can, you know, same thing with groceries too, we can always punt and use, you know, something else. But like I said, we're trying to, you know, just still get some of the things that we know, but it's just kind of been crazy. So I felt actually really good today, like making that list and everything, for the grocery store to send my dad out to, you know, Jewel and stuff, and looking over it and being like, hey, this stuff's on sale, go grab these things or whatever. So like I said, maybe I'll actually do a little quarantine haul for you guys tomorrow if he comes home with it after everything's been wiped down and sanitized and everything. So he also said too that Aldi is been doing a really good job. They're actually having people sanitize the carts before they even go into the store. Like after you've come out, they sanitize the cart and give you a new one. He said they weren't even taking quarters. They were just like automatically giving the carts to people that were coming. So I'm sure it was easy to do today when it was so nice out because it was warm, but like on a colder day or cooler day, it's probably not the funnest job to be standing outside, you know, handing out carts to people and disinfecting them and everything. But like I said, that's, you know, really awesome that they're doing that. And I know a lot of other grocery stores are doing that too, but it's just interesting to hear like what it's like, because I'm not out at the store, so I don't even know. Okay, guys, I went to bed late last night. Unfortunately, my cable was all screwed up and I tried to fix it and stayed up too late last night. Plus I was already getting to bed late last night, so ended up not getting it fixed in the end and stayed up too late anyway. And so I went to bed late last night and woke up like a little after 10 today. So I'm gonna try and get to bed earlier today. So I will see you all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.